Shalom. For every spiritual problem, there is a prophet meant for it. Until that prophet is located, you will never find solution. So, connect with your prophet today and unlock the purpose of your life.
Shalom.
Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, the awakened one, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great seer, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, Biafra spiritual leader, the awakened one, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great seer, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, aka na-agwọ ọrịa, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great seer, anyị sokwa gị n'azụ. Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, onye amụma Biafra, anyị sokwa gị n'azụ. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great seer, ihe kwuru na-eme. Onye amụma Yahuwah, the great seer, the difference is clear.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom, 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 shalom. This is the Master Prophet of Joshua Owens. The sovereign Yahuwah does nothing. It reveals its secrets to his servant, the prophet. The scripture declares, if there be a prophet in the land, I will reveal and manifest myself to him in dream and in vision. I have tried to do this topic about 5 times today, and I was away, and don't know why where I am is so far away from civilization. So the internet wasn't able. I think I have tried about 5-6 times today, and I said, okay, when I'm back from work, that I'm going to do this same, because I heard a voice. I heard my higher self today spoken to me so powerfully, and I wanted to just record it so that I can put it down for the near future, because this is the only way that people will know what the prophet said, because they're able to hear my voice or see my face, not stories that people will tell them, or the stories that we have been hearing. This said, and this said, and this said, and this said. But before I will continue on what I'm going to say today, I saw an open vision, and I saw a rose flower, something like a flower, a rose flower. And in that rose flower, as I look, there is back and front of that rose flower. I wasn't sleeping. That was just an open vision. There are back and front of the rose flower. One side is rose. One side is a sharp sword. And as I look, which kind of manner of visions are these? I said, what is this that I'm seeing? I don't understand it. And my higher self began to speak to me that is you. This is what you are made of. A part of you will bless. A part of you will destroy. You have been given the ability to strengthen life, bless people, and you also have the ability to destroy. I said, that was awesome. 3 or 4 weeks ago, a certain brother of ours, they call Ijele, was messing around for years, he has been messing around, and it came to pass that all the things that he has done has come to the place of the Supreme, and the Supreme delivered him to my hand. And now that side of flower is no longer a rose. Now it has become a sword. And the Supreme used my mouth and to put him in a place which he is today. And that is a powerful warning. A powerful warning to all these people that comes with some people's images and pictures, and they want to insult a prophet of their own time. I am informing you that I have the ability to bless. I have the ability to also destroy it. The day I went to his show, some of you was insulting, embarrassing, because you people don't comprehend, don't understand. You have coconut on your head. But there is a purpose the Supreme wanted me to go to Ijele that very day, because his deed has come to the Most High. And the Supreme will use somebody, a prophet, to deliver him to Ekwensu, to Satan. A prophet, in the mouth of the prophet, there is blessing. In the mouth of the prophet, there is also curse. There is a place written in the Bible, and it says, God is peace and God is love. God brings prosperity, or God brings this and God brings... It is also that God that brings calamity. It is also that God that makes war. That needs... I know you people don't understand, but people that transcended the mind will know the meaning. I used Ijele to show an example. There are thousands of people, hundreds, that has insulted me in the past. But don't think that Ijele is, you are better than Ijele. You are not better than. It's just that his cup, his deed has come to the Most High, to the Supreme. And the Supreme needed the Awakened One to deliver him to Satan. The Supreme needed somebody to speak. Four weeks before I went to his show, I saw something in the prophetic, in that vision. I have already made a prophecy. I have already declared that this guy will be in trouble. And I declared it, I put it, I documented it. You can watch the video. There was a caption that says, a new virus and about Nigeria. I think that is the title of the prophecy. I think I made it about 3 or 4 weeks ago. No, approximately 2 months ago, I made the prophecy. In that prophecy, I talked about Biafra. I talked about things that will come in Biafra, and which some of them are happening. And there are signs that might come to pass. And in that time, I thought about Ijele. I made a prophecy about him. I made that prophecy, but I wait. And I was looking for an occasion so that he can say something about me again. Then I went to his show. Allow him come and insult the prophet again. He played around and played around. I let him. When I left, he started insulting me, which most of you were happy, clapping, rejoicing, because he is your enemy, and you fools that have coconut think I'm your enemy. So you are happy seeing him insulting me, and you were clapping, rejoicing, which most of you insulted me too. But he did little that he knew that he was digging his grave. In the Bible, Elisha was coming after receiving power from Elijah. This is the story in the Bible. And he has been given a double portion of the glory of Elijah. And the sons of prophets saw Elisha, the prophet, and they said, they started insulting the prophet. And the prophet declared the word and said, and immediately the Bible recorded that they were torn to pieces by wolves, and even their bones were not found. I used Ijele as a warning to some of you hiding over people's pictures. But those who said, "Oh, hail Biafra," and those that don't say, "Oh, hail Biafra," I use Ijele as a warning to some of you. A prophet. Now, I am finished with the case of Ijele. But let me bring it to a conclusion. As I say, Ijele, from today on, henceforth, your protection has been removed. Anything protecting you has been removed. Whether it's God or the devil or Lucifer, your protection has been removed. Even in the prophetic, I saw Ijele telling me that Satan has taken him over, that I should allow him, Satan, to take him. He told me that in the dream. And when I woke up, there is no how I can begin killing somebody or harming somebody that has not harmed me. But I wanted him to insult me first, and which he did. And 3 days later, as I handed him over to Satan, to Lucifer, to Ekwensu, he was arrested. By that time, all the plan or whatever, all the things that he has done are now catching up to him. Because the prophet has released it from the prophetic. Nothing happened here on the planet Earth without it being taking place in the prophetic. You cannot win a war without being won the war in the prophetic. You cannot go to war without the prophet. If you go to war without the prophet, you will come back and come and seek the face of the prophet. I tell a story. Somebody has a hotel, a restaurant, and cook different kinds of dishes, including Biafran food, or Nigerian food, or African dishes, and European. One day, a man came in and said, "Do you have okra soup?" And the man said, "I have different kinds of soup." And the man said, "No, you should only have okra soup, because I'm the one in charge in this territory. Everybody should only eat okra soup." And the man said, "Okay, I will be cooking only okra soup." And this man went to another restaurant. I said, "Which food do you have?" That man in the restaurant said, "I have different kinds of dishes. And different kinds of people comes here, both Christians, non-Christians, Judaism, people from Rufatna, and this and that and that, and they eat different kinds of food according to their religious specifications. And I'm here to give them whatever they want." The man said, "No, you should only cook only okra soup." And this man said, "Okay, I heard you." And he left. The man ignored him and cooked different kinds of soup or dishes. And people will come, they choose whatever they like. You see, it doesn't stop the man from cooking different kinds of dishes. I don't think you have right to tell somebody which kind of food to eat, when to eat it, or how to eat it. You should allow people to choose what to eat, what not to eat, when to eat, and how to eat it, and where to eat it. And that is the democracy we are talking about. That's why here in the West, in Germany, we have that ability. We have that. It is given to us, not by God, by the government. They allow people to choose what to eat, what not to eat, how to dress, and how not to dress. And that is what is called democracy. And if you are fighting or looking for democracy, always do not compromise an inch of your freedom. If you do it today, tomorrow it will increase. And one day you will lose all your benefits. Onye atọrọ n'elu kọwara ya, ego ji lọ nne ya furu. Maybe you might say, "Oh, because of this particular man that came, we love him in the city. That's why we're going to eat okra soup." But it came to pass that that man is not even the head. He thinks he represents the leader. So he's the one making his own rules. It's not even the leader making the rules. It is the man who thinks that he knows the mind of the leader making rules. That means instead of giving people full freedom they are looking for, they are shortchanging them. And people are willing to take it because they love the leader. But it shall come to pass one day, somebody that you might not love will say, oh, you were eating only okra soup when that leader was there. So you will continue to eat okra soup. Even your descendants will continue to eat okra soup. You will say, oh, no. We did it because we love that. No. You have already created a precedent. If you are looking for independence, start from day one. Ask for full independence. Don't compromise in anything. That which you compromise today, it will be added, and you will be in danger of your freedoms. This is a riddle and a parable. If you have understanding, you will understand what the awakened one is saying. And he that understands the saying of the prophet shall have everlasting life, shall inherit the earth. Now, Ijele now was boasting. He made a lot of videos mocking me, insulting me, but only one word I released. Enemies arise on every side. He shot himself on the foot by insulting the prophet. His immunity, his protection was removed by only speaking to the universe. And everything he does, there is no longer favor. Even if you like, give him bundle and bundle of lawyers in the planet Earth, he has lost favor. The camera I'm using has been coded by Facebook. That's why I'm not gonna be using it anymore. The telephone, they have the IP address. So if you understand the saying, you will inherit the earth. And any way you interpret it, that is your own problem. But those that have knowledge will understand what I'm saying. Today, Ijele has been confirmed. All the news I've been hearing from social media. And he has not come out to confirm that that is not the truth. So that means he has been deported. Just one word. Enemies arise on every side. And he shot himself on the foot. Everything he does are now negative, are now detrimental to himself. Every step he made became detrimental to himself. Any speech he made, he became detrimental to himself. Ultimately, today, he's now in Nigeria. And this is the first part of my prophecy. As an awakened one, the people that he harmed, he never had compassion on them. But I still have compassion for him. I'm giving him the last chance. He's now in Nigeria. I'm giving him the last chance. If not, the second part of my prophecy will come to pass. Last chance. Come and apologize to the prophet. Apologize to the prophet. Not by proxy, by yourself. I give you 1 month. 1 month to come and apologize to the prophet. If not, the second part of that prophetic word will come to your coconut head. And that will be a warning to others if that think that I am here to play around. I'm not here to play around. I am a son of a prophet. I am a son of a highest priestess, the woman that goes to the power in the land to speak, to negotiate on behalf of her kingdom. I am my great-grandmother. My grandmother was the first daughter of a king, a hereditary king. I come from the lineage of kings, inherited kings, and the son of a prophet, and a prophet, and I created the prophecy of the most powerful man in the face of the earth, Donald Trump. You can beat that. Ijele, it is a warning to all these people hiding behind the people's picture. Maybe you think you can insult me 1 million times. I might not respond because your time is not up. Maybe somebody will insult me a little bit, but maybe that day your time is up. And when the Most High deliver you to my hand, I will surely use the sword and destroy your pathetic life, so that the next generation you come, if you see a prophet, you will run away. As long as the land, the Biafra is concerned, I am the prophet and the only one. Other ones are thieves and criminals. Because I am the son of a prophet. And I have been prophesying for the past 10 years. And none of my word has fallen to the ground. Ijele is a warning, an example to some of you. Because when you bite me on my head and you don't care of my hairs, when I will bite you on your behind, I will bite everything, both your particulars. I will bite you up and down on your behind. I will not miss anything. I wouldn't even mind the fishes. A prophet is not meant to be loved. I thought a prophet should be loved. Today I was in the prophetic and I was meditating, a kind of doing what I'm doing. Just speaking to my higher self, speaking to the Supreme. And I heard a loud voice, I think as if somebody was on my back, speaking and said, a prophet is not supposed to be loved. You are not supposed to be loved. You are supposed to be feared. Do you know why sometimes, some of you, sometimes when you watch my teachings or my saying for the first time, or when you see me, you get panicked, you're afraid? Yes, because of Lucifer that is in you, because of Ekbensu, because of Satan, because you are a child of Satan. So when you see the glory of the Supreme that is visible on me, when you see it, you get panicked. Oh no, I don't want to listen to him. I don't want to listen. No, because you don't want to listen because you are a child of the devil. Because you see the glory, you see the image of the Supreme. You see something that you see, you cannot explain it. You cannot comprehend it. So the only thing is say, oh, he's the devil. No, it's because that you are Mwepensu. You are a child of the devil, because if the spirit, if the positive energy, if the clean energy is in you, you will understand that surely that is the glory of the Supreme is in him. but rather because you are Mwekwensu and you have coconut upon your head. That's why when you see me for the first time, when you hear my teachings, when you hear my sayings, you say, oh no, I don't want to listen to him. I don't want to listen to him. It's because of the energy that is in you. Because you are darkness. And when you see the light, the glory of the Supreme shining upon my face, you cannot behold it. Rather, you say, oh, I see the devil. No, you don't see the devil. You see your image in me. Even as I'm speaking, you're beginning to, all those tinkling on you. Yes, because you see yourself. When you hear my voice, when you see my face, you see yourself, the devil that you are, that you are, Chaktan. You see it. And don't let it. No, you are seeing yourself because you are the children of Satan. And the work of Lucifer, the work of Satan, is what you are doing. A prophet that everything that I have declared, none of them has fallen to the ground. But you treat me with contempt. You treat me with contempt. Because why? Because you are children of Lucifer. And one of these days, if the Supreme willing, the Supreme will hand you, one of you, over in my hand, and surely I will use the sword and destroy you. Only one word, and I will not make a provision for reconciliation. I will not make a provision for an apology. I will hand you over to Lucifer for the destruction of your flesh, so that your soul will be saved one day if you're incarnated. Let the sign of Ijele be a warning to all of you, all these Igbo people. Let the sign of Ijele be a warning to you. I'm not here to mess around. If I want to make money, I open a church. If I want to make money, I can go to Nigeria, open a church. If I want to make money, I can go to the United States, open a church. I can go to England, open a church. I have the ability to prophesy. I have the ability to dream. I have the ability to see vision. And I have genuine power. If I add my power, Nigerian 419, Nigerian fake things, if I add it to original, what I have, if I add tricks, greater will I do. Even your wives will come and clean my room in the night and do whatever that I want, because this is what your pastors do, and you'll love it. You'll love it. One day, the Supreme, the universal consciousness, the Most High will deliver one of you in my hand, and I will not spare you, and I will use you. Even worm, even python will be able to come in a physical nature and swallow you openly. Maybe you go to the bush to take care of a business. A big python will show up and swallow you and remain your feet, so that people will recognize you. And the person that will recognize you will put it on the social media. And the rest of you will know I'm fear. I'm not here to play around. And if you jelly and doesn't come and beg, the second part of my prophetic on him will come to his coconut head. I'm not here to play around. I'm not here to play around with you people. I'm not here. Okay? If you don't want to watch my saying or my teaching, get out. It is my universal right to make a video anytime I want to make it. Morning, night, evening, and afternoon. Anytime the Supreme speaks to me, I will open my camera and document it. Anyone that comes, I will cause your father, your generation, to the day you die, No male child will dwell in your family. I have been prophesying before IPOB started, and I will continue to prophesy. And when I prophesy freely from my heart because of love that I have for my people. And nobody should try to toil away with my right. Nobody. I will not tolerate nonsense from anybody. Tomorrow is going to be a wonderful day. I will be inviting our brothers. They will come. And tomorrow we are going to project power. We're going to prophesy to our people, to the heart and mind of our people, for unity. When there are unity, there is nothing we cannot do as a people, as a group. Unity means when people are united, we can know even American power cannot defeat us. Even Israel, those thieves there cannot defeat us. If only the Igbo people will unite themselves and respect one another and tolerance, respect one another, but unite together as one. I'm not saying uniting means that they have to join one group. That's not what I'm saying. But unity as brothers. You might be a Christian, you might be a Muslim, you might be Judaism, you might be whatever, or Rofatna, or Buddhism. But at the end of the day, we are brothers. We are sisters. We have the same agenda. This is what I meant by unity. When I'm talking about unity, I am not talking about uniting under Nigeria. I am talking about Igbo people uniting, loving themselves. If you go to abroad, in different countries, Igbo people don't love themselves. That is the truth. I've been in Germany, getting to 25 years. I know that. Igbo don't love themselves. But I know where the problem comes from. Because there is a curse upon our people. Because that's why, number one, we don't have respect and regard for our elders. We don't have respect and no regard of the elders. We don't respect gray hair. So tomorrow is going to be powerful. We have a native doctor. We have traditionalists. I have, by the grace of the Most High, we have bishops are coming. We have one of my brother that has 7 churches all over the world, America, Canada, other places. He has 7 churches. He's going to join us. We are going to come together without religion. Forget about religion. You know, I have my religious, but I don't care. Take religion away. Religion is a bullshit. Religion is bullshit. The problem the black men have is because of religion. When we take all those things away, we are one. And when we see ourselves as one, without this politics, without that politics, without that politics, without that religion, we come together as one. There is nothing we cannot conquer. We can conquer the most greatest nation because of unity. We unite. We love ourselves. And that is what this program, by the grace of the Most High, will be tomorrow. But unity. And we're going to speak. We're going to prophesy. The native doctors will speak on their own manner. Maybe the thing we call God, if that thing we call God shows up today, some of you will be disappointed. Because maybe you have the thought in your heart that you're going to see a white man coming as God. Number one, you'll be disappointed. Maybe you have the thought in your heart, in your mind, in your coconut head, that you're going to see a man coming. Maybe the supreme might be a woman. You might think you have the thoughts in your mind or in your coconut head that God lives in heaven. Maybe you might be disappointed that the God doesn't live in heaven, that the God lives in the tree. Or you might be disappointed, you think, oh, God lives in the tree. Maybe you might be disappointed, God lives in the ocean. You might think, oh, God must live in the ocean because of it might come to pass that God comes out of the wind. You might also think, because you know it all, because of the white man taught you this and that and this and that, that God must come down from heaven. Or maybe you are the God. And after all this stupidity, all this foolishness here on the planet Earth, when you die, you transcend the mind. When you die, by that time your third eyes will be open. The all-knowing ability will come. By that time you begin to see, you begin to hear. Maybe you will realize that you were that God that you were chasing, running around, looking for prophet and pastor. And you say, oh no, so I am the God. They said, yes, it was you. Oh, please, let me just go. There is something that I have to go and create. I said, no. We gave you 40 years. We gave you 60 years. We gave you 85 years of your head, but you have only coconut on your head. Come here, you fool. You have time. You have been given ability as God to rule the planet, to transcend the mind, to be in a state of the divine, in a divine nature. But you are running around looking for a white man. Fool, come here. You are dead. Oh no, I'm not dead. Just give me another time. Before you find it, you are already reincarnated as a baby, sucking breast again. And he said, oh, I hope I don't forget what they told me. Oh, I'm going to remember. 7 years of age, you forget everything. And you start again in your stupidity. So let not religion Never kill anybody because of religion. Because it might come to pass that that person's religion might be the one. Just be careful what you do. Be careful where you think that the supreme is. Be careful the book that you think that it is everything. There was a time, I think 30 years ago, I used to think that the best Bible so far was King James Bible because it was given by God, by the Supreme. Now, I understood who wrote them. So, be careful things about religion. Don't kill somebody because of religion. Because when you die, by that time, the all-knowing, the ability, you came back into your divine nature and you see your stupidity here, you will shed tears. So I have been living in poverty here all my life. Why? All power were given to me. That I'm just the divine. Here, you've been running around listening to fools call themselves pastors. Some of them listening to those people call themselves prophet, while you are God. But you never get it. So, be careful. Be careful. If only the Supreme will give you a little bit of show you who you were. If only the Supreme will bring a mirror and show you when you were born, 2 days before you were born, who you were, and show you your thoughts when you were 1 year, 2 years old, your thoughts. I tell you, you will just go to the mountain and said, I am one with the divine. I am the divine. You said, yes, I can fly. I am one with the divine. Because you want to fly at that time. If only that thing is possible, I think all of us will just go to the highest mountain, maybe Mountain Everest, and said, yes, I am one with the divine. I am the image of the divine. I know not everybody will understand my saying. This saying is not for everybody. It's not for those that have coconut. It is for those that have transcended the mind. Those that have coconut, they will shout, oh my God, this is devil, this man is devil, this man is Antichrist. But they don't know that it is them. Because what my saying is too much for them to comprehend, to understand. Just like there's a place written in the Bible, it says, do not take something that belongs to dogs. Don't take something that belongs to human being, the children of the Most High, and they give it to dogs. A lot of people are hearing me, more will listen. To some few people, what I'm saying would be for them, the children of the Most High, the gods and the goddess, the divine. Majority of them, what I'm saying is like dressing a pig with jewelries and embroidery apparel. They will not understand it. The first word will come out of their mouth is, God punish me. God punish the prophet that wants to awaken them up. That was a woman, I think she's about 65 years of age or more. She's not a Nigerian, but she's one of us. She was not born in Africa. but she's one of us. She lives somewhere in Europe. I'm not gonna mention too much name. Let me leave that story. The Most High is doing a lot of things. Let me tell the story. The first time she saw me on the social media, she's not a Nigerian. I don't think she has been to Africa before. She speaks a little bit English. When she saw me, she said, "Oh my God, this man is a devil. Oh my God, I cannot look at him. This man, I cannot see." He said, "Blood of Jesus." He said, "Oh no." She said, God spoke to her and said, "No, watch. Put it back again and watch." She said, "Oh no, I can't handle it. I can't look at him. I can't see him." And she put it down. She watched and watched and watched and watched. She sent me an offering. Now she listened to my teachings. You see? Because she has the divine nature in her. That's why she can listen to the voice of the Most High and look properly without religion. Now, she just take away religion and close her eyes and look at me without this religion. Now she felt the Spirit of the Most High in me. One day she was sick. I came to her house and blessed her. I was here, but my higher self went and blessed her. So, there is power. There is power. There is nothing we cannot do. It's just that people are afraid to go high, to think high. There is no army we cannot conquer. Honestly speaking, we can't even conquer Nigeria army in 1 year. Even in 6 months, it's possible. There is nothing we cannot do. There is no length we cannot go. There is a saying in the Bible. It said, if these two make one, that they would say to this mountain, be thou removed. You know, the Christians said that it is you holding hand together. It's not that. When you become one with the divine. But that word can also help in this way that we're talking about unity. So when we unite together with one understanding, love one another, respect one another, there is nothing, there is no army that can stand our way in Nigeria. Unity is the key. And by the grace of God, the Most High will give us the ability to speak tomorrow. Thank you for being with me today. This is the Master Prophet, Young Joshua Yawins, the Biafran spiritual leader, the awakened one of the Biafran people, the prophet and the founder of the new Igbo Biafran indigenous religion, Rufatna. Thank you for being with me. Please, go and watch my prophecy about Donald Trump and look also a Twitter confirmation on when I made the prophecy. 2011, 7th of May, 2011. You can beat that. It's awesome. I declared everything that Donald Trump would do. Those things. It's a history. And I'm still alive. There is power in the mouth of the prophet. There is blessing in the mouth of the prophet. If I use this mouth to bless you, the Most High will catapult you to the highest place in the land, even making you the leader of your own people. Also at the same time, God forbid, if I use this mouth to curse you, you will be a history like Buhari that I killed, the president of Nigeria, and the jelly that were insulting the prophet on the social media. You can beat that. I come for peace. If you don't like my saying, don't come back. Just delete yourself off the notification so that you don't listen to me. And if you're here to listen, allow me to say my mind. I am an independent prophet. I don't prophesy for Biafra. I choose willingly. I choose when, where, how to prophesy. It is my energy. If you don't like it, go and create your own energy and prophesy. Let's see it come to pass. Okay? I respect you. I don't come to your program to talk rubbish or to tell you when or how to do it. And don't do it to other people. Respect other people. Allow them to eat whatever they want to eat. Allow them to watch what they want to watch. Allow them. If you impose yourselves on them, they will hate us. They will hate us. They will despise us. They will find a reason to curse us. Allow them. They want to watch BBC. They want to watch CNN. They want to watch that program. They have to say something. They want to laugh. They want to talk whatever. It is their right. Let me tell you something. Nnamdi Kanu is my in-law. I love him. He is the son of the Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven is the symbol of my religion. Although I be the son of the Queen of Heaven. Let me say something. Let me ask you something. If in the next maybe 10 years or 7 years, we have independent, and then Nnamdi Kanu said, this struggle has taken a lot, and I'm tired. Or maybe he rules for 4 years or 5 years, he said, I'm tired, I want to rest. I want to find somewhere in Caribbean or whatever, go back to village and go and rest and relax. And he said, I don't want to have anything to do with politics or whatever, or ruling. And somebody else will choose somebody else to take over as president. What about if that person comes and said, oh, during the time of Nnamdi Kanu, nobody were able to make video when Nnamdi Kanu is talking. Maybe by that time, some of you are old, or some of you are dead because of the war. And maybe your son has grown up, and your son would want to listen dance music, or maybe your son is somebody great in the land, want to say something at the same time. What about if that new leader comes and says, oh, shut up, it is a law in the land that you cannot talk when that president is talking, and your son will be beheaded because you gave away your liberty today. If you give it away today, you will lose it forever. You will lose it forever. It will become a precedent. It will become something, a custom. Allow people on their own to choose when and how. Don't tell them. And to ask you, how do you know that somebody is online when you're supposed to be listening to him? I don't know. You are here online here watching this program, and you are coming to another person's program at the same time, commenting, talking, whatever you want. So that means you're not paying attention to that place. You see your life, the rules and regulations that you want to put people in, you're not even following it. So you were supposed to concentrate and listening. But no, you are busy running around, checking who is online. And by that time, you miss an important something. And when you come back, maybe you didn't hear fully what was said. You jump from there and you make conclusion without knowing that there is something that has been said before. Allow people. Let people choose. Let people do it willingly from their heart. Don't impose something on them. If you impose it today, because we all love Nnamdi Kanu, somebody else will come that we might not love, and that person will want the same right, the same love given to Nnamdi Kanu. We want it in the near future. You will not like to give it. Then that has become a tradition, and you will pay for it. You want freedom. Take full freedom from day one. Freedom. Don't give an inch away. Full freedom, liberty. Don't give anybody an inch of your liberty unless you don't want liberty. If you want liberty, take fully independent ability to speak, to say whenever you want to, how you want it. Full freedom. Religious freedom. Nobody tell you who to worship and who not to worship. If you don't do it, I'm a prophet, I'm telling you something. In the near future, that will be a problem to your children or your children's children. I love Nnamdi Kanu. Most of the time, I'm on the way. Maybe yesterday, I came back. I said, I'm going to make this video before I slept. I will go to bed. I just ate. Divine put me the camera. I said something. The next 5 minutes, I'm sleeping. I jump out. I went to work again. I don't have time to check who's online and who's not online. If I want to say something, I don't check who's online, who's not online. I put the camera because the Supreme spoke to me. I put the camera. I documented whatever I had at that time. Don't impose things on people for the future. Not today. Today, that's not a problem. Somebody will come. A dictator will come in the near future and will take more of your privileges. Because you have been given one willingly. Nobody asked of you. Nobody demanded of you. But you gave it willingly, and you want to make it as if it is omenala, it is a tradition. And more will come in the near future. That will come a dictator in the land. That dictator will punish your children. If we don't strengthen ourselves today, in the near future, your children will be in soup. Not because of today. It's for future. For the next 30 years. For the next 50 years. Maybe by that time we are gone. All of us are dead. We are gone. Today, it's okay. We can do anything. We love him. We love this. What about in the next 50 years? A president will come and said, nobody will watch TV. Because people did it 50 years ago. When Nnamdi Kanu was speaking, because they love him, they choose not to speak. They choose, even you cannot make love with your wife when the president is making an announcement on TV. Because maybe by that time they will have technology. They will see people. Be careful what you are doing. Today is okay. For me, it's okay. It's not a problem. In the near future, when you sell your liberty, it is gone. You can't get it back again. That's why, as we want freedom from Nigeria, we will take full freedom, independent, not half. As we are breaking away from this 3 bandits from the Middle East, we take possession. No church in Biafran land will send money to Rome or to Archbishop of Canterbury or to Jerusalem. They will spend their money in Biafran land, not in Europe. Because when we are getting independent, we are getting everything, both religion will be free. If you don't like what I'm saying today, that's a problem. I'm a prophet. I'm telling you something that might happen in the near future. And you will cry. Your children will cry. But the sons and daughters of the wicked one of the Biafran people will be free. Because I want them to be free. Nobody, no man, no woman shall impose anything on them. Maybe in the next 100 years or 200 years. Because they will rule the land. And they will be free. So if you want your own to be in slavery, fine. But me and my household, my descendants will be free. And start from today, learning democracy, respecting rule of law, tolerance. Allow people to have their own views. This is democracy. People can criticize your religion. You let it go. Okay? So thank you for joining me. If you have ear, you will hear me. But if you are if you are a child or a daughter of Satan, of Lucifer, you will not understand everything that I have said. You will find fault in what I have said. You cannot kill me. The Supreme told me that I cannot be killed. When you try it, my higher self will show up and your coconut head will go to the grave. I love you. I will be happy if we free ourselves from this mental slavery and this physical slavery that we are in Nigeria. I want my people to be free from physical slavery, mental slavery, religious slavery. That is my vision. Thank you. Shalom.
Abum onye nuai, onye kambo nuai. Abum onye Master Prophet Nechere Mechichomai. Abum onye nuai, onye kambo nuai. Abum onye amụma Yahuwah Nechere Mechichomai. Abumonye nuwa, honye kambo nuwa. Abumonye, Master Prophet nechere mechi chomae. Abumonye nuwa, honye kambo nuwa. Abumonye, Master Prophet nechere chichoma.
Abumonye nuwa, honye kambo nuwa. Abumonye, Master Prophet nechere mechi chomae. Abumonye nuwa, onye kambo nuwa. Abumonye,